Today, the Strasburg Railroad is one of the finest examples of turn-of-the-century steam railroading in the world. Nicknamed the Road to Paradise, millions of people have ridden Strasburg's 8 miles of track for more than a century and a half. The Strasburg Railroad gives you, the rider, an opportunity to step back in time to when the world turned at a slower pace and steam was king. The Strasburg Railroad is a rolling museum dedicated to capturing and preserving authentic steam railroading. Committed to restoring and preserving turn-of-the-century railroading, passengers can climb aboard the pristinely restored Strasburg Railroad passenger cars, and their experience is the same as if they were riding in 1910. The railroad restores equipment to museum standards and replicates in kind where possible. The difference between the Strasburg Railroad and a museum is operation and hard day-to-day usage. Not only does Strasburg equipment have to look right, it has to work right too. The passenger cars on the trains require a huge effort to restore and make ready for use on the Strasburg Railroad. As the shops restore cars, they often come upon surprising discoveries that add to the authenticity of the experience. It's a painstaking process, but it results in beautiful museum-quality cars like this one. A museum on wheels, the Strasburg Railroad is also an extremely successful destination for travelers and tourists. In 1999, more than 350,000 people rode the Strasburg rails. But it didn't start out with this as its goal. The railroad evolved from its passenger and freight-carrying start to a mostly freight operation with a Hampshire mill, to near abandonment, then to a hobby, and finally to the bustling railroad it is today. Past, present, and future. It all comes together at the Strasburg Railroad. Though the ride is only an 8-mile round trip, it's a 100-year journey into our collective pasts, presents, and possible futures.